new tonight, USAID, the agency tasked with handing out your money all over the world, is being gutted as we speak after being exposed by Elon Musk and DOGE. Secretary Rubio of the State Department cutting the USAID staffing from 14,000 down to 294. 14,000 to 294. The kind of radical cuts Americans have pleaded for all over our government is happening right now at USAID. For years, as the U.S. government has grown like a cancerous tumor and saddled us with tremendous debt, people have asked to see movement like this. Washington never wanted to do anything to itself. They do now. There's a new administration in town, and the fury in Washington right now is music to Americans' ears. Trump has enraged the D.C. bureaucracy, which thought it could do anything it wanted with all of our money and grow as big as it wanted and waste as much as it wanted. Not anymore. A populist government exposing all the dark corners of our massive, overfunded $6 trillion U.S. government. And as Elon Musk and DOGE rifle through all of their secrets, the machine itself is melting down. This threat is truly existential for the American left, as we know. We're seeing just how manufactured their politics is. For it to thrive, they embezzle your money and force spread their radical ideologies here domestically as well as all over the world. The latter we're seeing right now with USAID. That's essentially the gist of the scam, right? The same method that was used to radicalize our own country is what they're doing. And they certainly did it here as well. The trans agenda, BLM, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think that was organic? No. It was just dark blue money being funded, piped in to force everybody to think that that's how this country is when it's not. There was nothing authentic about the grip that the left had on this country, nothing at all. It was all a house of cards propped up by very dark money. It was all fabricated. And with their approval rating right now in the dumpster, all the left can do is scream and cry. They are losing it as one of the most powerful and effective men in the world exposes one of their most powerful grifts.
Elon Musk has got to go.
I'm here to simply say that Elon Musk, you're fired. Nobody elected Elon Musk to be president, but he has his grimy hands all over our administration.
This is a hostile takeover of our federal system.
They are working for Elon Musk and doing the bidding of an unelected, unaccountable, out of control billionaire puppet master.
You mad, bro? You seem a little mad. They are in meltdown mode. Take a look at this next one here, the artwork behind Congressman Mark Pocan from Wisconsin. Take a look at this as he slams the most brilliant man in the world for investigating our government.
Shutting down federal agencies won't lower the cost of groceries one dime, but it sets up a gigantic tax break for Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Okay, Mark. With the picture of Elon stealing an old lady's purse as Trump cheers in the background. The desperation, the full throttle desperation, it's so good. They have got to find a way to disqualify everything that DOGE is finding. They're scrambling to crush Elon Musk's credibility like a defense attorney looking for any way to discredit the key witness to a crime. I got to get rid of this witness. I got to make them seem like they're not telling the truth. Don't pretend this isn't fun to watch, because it is fun. It's so satisfying to watch. The same people who cheered and celebrated right here with their masks on as they approved 80,000 IRS agents to attack Americans with the financial version of a rectal exam, those same people are now screaming threat to democracy as they are audited. It's so good. Imagine all the scams that have already been ended in these first couple of weeks. All of those scams out there. Today, 78 contracts terminated, according to DOGE, for convenience across DEI, non-performing media and consulting categories, including one for groundwater exploration and assessment in the Islamic Republic of Mauritania. Approximately $110 million of total savings. That's just one example of from one day. One example. How many unelected bureaucrats got burned just today? How many filthy NGOs just got tossed off the gravy train? And again, this is just drops in the bucket, a massive bucket, a bucket the size of your house. It's just the beginning. The media, as usual, is doing the bidding of the government in all this, exploiting and over-exaggerating sob stories to bully DOGE into allowing the corruption and the waste in Washington to continue. Here's CBS News.
When we talk of aid, it's not just food, it's the trucks, the drivers. There's no one to pay the drivers. Staff have been locked out of their computers. They don't have access to their phones, their contacts. We are talking about the unraveling of an entire system, which will be hard to bring back. And as that system collapses, one source told us 8 million Sudanese could starve to death.
One source told you. Who's the source? I can guarantee you tonight that 8 million people are not going to starve to death because Rubio just slashed USAID. It's just not going to happen. But maybe money to fabricate government destabilizing trans protests in conservative African nations, yeah, that might end. Think about all the millions, probably billions of dollars they have sent to really countries that are in really rough shape to impose DEI and trans agendas when the countries might have 20% of its people starving. Maybe our USAID money will start going toward things again like food, water, and shelter. You know, kind of the way it was all designed 50, 60 years ago. Maybe it'll start being like that again and in places that we deem worthy. A recent Reuters poll, remember this, finding that most Americans in this country support pausing and auditing the billions that we send all over the world. You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.